Welcome. Let's start. I had some technological problem, but Aries, we start. Wait. I don't know if you hear this music, but let's start. Gemini Full Moon.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
Look, lady. Today.
I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I got only obsessed, I'm only, but damn, I'm going through it,
Okay, let's start. Today I always have some costume, but today I'm a wicked lock lady and ready to tackle this interesting times. Mars in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde, and Mercury is the messenger of gods. So let's see any crows show up in my tree. But yeah, there's a seagull coming. So Mercury retrograde is still going until the exact full moon day of Gemini. Now on Sunday, I unfortunately will be very busy following days with my son also. So I will now try to make my best, starting early morning here in Belgium, Central European time. It's after 9 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, every Aries, I guess. My dad is Aries. He's a morning person. Maybe you are too, Aries, or any cross-watchers. Anyway, welcome any Aries on this planet. And I decided to show my face today a little bit like a lock lady style. I just don't have a log here. I just have a gas heater. Anyway, we have here your first reading. So it is almost like, I'm still not totally sure how many cards I have the first cards pulled for every sign. So you have this kind of Tutankhamun, kind of 8th house, very death and rebirth style, which is totally this kind of darkness time when it's a retrograde time. It asks to dig deeper. It's like if the Mercury is like a messenger of gods, now it's in the underworld. Now the Mercury is there exactly digging deep to the grave. And here we are, like archaeologist, checking what's beneath the surface. This Tutankhamun is here for you for some reason. There's some valuable ancestor stories, maybe. Get this intuitively. As well, I'm using this Oracle of Pluto, which I find highly interesting, going very deep. You got a turkey. So when I'm not the English speaking, but I got this kind of associations like a cold turkey. Like maybe you have to do something like a cold turkey, like my moon is in Aries. So I'm actually doing this kind of like cold turkey, like in the morning. But there's something about, I really hope there is not like death in your family or something, like somebody's like a cold turkey. But the turkey here, let's see what this shadow message is here. This is eventually your advice for this full moon in Gemini reading. This is extensive reading. I'm kind of having fun because I know that this is extensive reading, so it will go to my membership. Will not always be there to people to poke what this crazy Silva is doing. Anyway, I'm here now, showing my face. I decided it's almost like if things go like upside down in Mercury retrograde. Normally I show my hands, now I show my face because it's a shadow time. So then I show my face actually. Normally not. Anyway, these are your cards, first cards that I pre-selected. Of course, you have a crystal, what gives you the erotic fantasy tarot. And with this deck, we're gonna look. Let's see if we do it. Not yet. We will use this for this shadow love reading. I have this shadow love spread. It's very beautiful, or like if your sacral chakra is about creativity, sexuality, this kind of very emperor empress, enjoying what you do, and kind of like what I'm doing here also. I'm kind of trying to enjoy my morning. Somebody is now joining. I just was playing music even to start this day. It's Nefex Grateful that I've played. If you wanna listen, that song is copyright free. Like some songs, it's so great that artists do offer copyright free songs that I can use. Possible. Hopefully it is still allowed in this kind of video. Anyway, let's see what we do first. We have the turkey and we have the Tutankhamun. This is Aries now for your first energy. What is it? But we're gonna read this as an advice card in the end. So maybe just to show what kind of advice is coming from the light side, because this kind of advice from the dark. I'm having today this very interesting Anubis oracle. So this is also going to this kind of same graveyard. So let's show already before I read this, so you know what's coming. This will be your Anubis oracle card today. Let me go forward. It is 17 Sotis, star consciousness, generosity, bodhisattva. It's big stuff. Wow. Really connecting to this kind of Pluto in Aquarius. Really excited about this energies, this moment that 17, of course, star. Yeah, it is in this deck. This deck follows the major arcana. So this is star card in this deck. This is actually major arcana card 17. So it is totally the Aquarius energy now. It's beautiful to feel the energies, current energies. So Pluto is in Aquarius. We are talking about Pluto energy with this Pluto deck. Also, interesting, we have really Pluto on the table currently. Really Pluto on the table for Aries. Whatever it means, this I advise. Now let's see, this can give you sign, or it can give you planet or house even more. Let's see what the spirit guides have for you, Aries. What you need to know. What is this one? Let's see. Second house. Spiritual, your beliefs. Mental, what you value. Physical, your resources. So it's Taurus house is active. Yes, something about this Taurus house. So this is also okay. As this is a love reading, what do I take next? Maybe I take the rune. I have made you a monthly reading. Now this is your extra extensive reading. And you have a luxury to see my bedroom here even. I thought it's very high priestess style to have this kind of curtains open. Seeing a little bit what is happening in the backstage. Now, Aries, your rune for this full moon is safe travels. Wow. It's almost like it gives this kind of feeling like we are going to the underworld. I was talking already about this Mercury being in retrograde, going into underworld travels. We are having this kind of thing here. You are digging deeper. You're going underward, some kind of closed pyramid possible. Safe travels. Anyway, it's almost like you are in the safe company. Like me here, I'm gonna offer you a safe travel underworld. I'm actually also Gemini, so maybe I have some skills, Mercury skills, to communicate between this world. Now I have this current feelings of person. I think I bring immediately that before we go to this shadow love reading. I have collected whole this year, these feelings. You've got your monthly feelings already, but your reading was so long time ago. It's kind of nice to have this kind of update on the full moon. Like once, I usually do with the new moon. New moon Sagittarius, I did your monthly predictions. And now I'm doing this kind of update. So Aries, current feelings of your person. You have to feel these cards. Okay, not too many. Other signs too waiting. Aries, current feelings of your person. One more. We have here. The strongest weapon in the world is truth, because truth is indestructible. Wow. Very much immediately like a bang, like this is the time. Truth. It's time to tell your truth. And that can be painful also. But I think the ancestors are also wanting you to dig deeper to the truth. Let's do. Let's put this actually. Nobody can interrupt my reading. Yeah, truth. Very healing. If you're talking about this kind of going deeper, it's always the truth seekers are kind of haunted. Like it's almost like our world wants us to stay superficial, to not go into deep truths. But that's here for you. Safe travels to find the truth. Let's see. That your person feel is important. Question to open your heart chakra. Can you experience love for yourself when you are unhappy or lonely? It's also very much this kind of dark times, like it's a lone trouble. Definitely if you are like wanting to heal, a lot of it happens alone. Of course I'm giving you this kind of like a relationship, like that you can share with me thing. But there is somebody. New subscriber. Andrea say, beautiful spiritual sister and family. Hey, welcome to my reading. Like I'm showing my face finally. Maybe, let's see. I think for the extensive reading, it's a nice thing to do that because it's so many star signs. It's almost like you get bored to see my face. You know, it's good to give it as like a sometimes. Anyway, now current feelings of person, Aries. Third eye chakra. I'm learning with every experience I have that I'm valuable and lovable being. Cha cha cha. Oh, this is nice butterfly because I connected this funny song from Finland. Cha cha cha. Anyway, this here, kind of like me playing the music this morning was completely good for you. Like you should like with every experience I have, I learned that I'm a valuable and lovable being. There to have those experiences, even dark experience. Few things you will know if you were raised like me. There is things you say and things that you keep locked down inside. Sung by somebody like me. This Chase McDaniel, Page of Cups. This is like a childhood feelings. It's really inner child healing kind of your person feels like there are certain things in the family lines. Again, going into this kind of ancestor wisdom. Some things we inherit from our like ways how we feel, ways how we react. This come passed into us, and it's kind of our karma. It's our like a destiny to deal with it. Until we don't deal it, it's almost like how you say, call it destiny when it's like unconscious. You can take master of it when you're like aware of it. But you could be more aware of it, of your like past ancestors, what they left you, what kind of gifts they left you. Because maybe you have similar qualities. Then life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced, Søren Kierkegaard. Again, this experience comes clearly. Experience is very important in like a living in magic. It's like experiencing, like the universe is experiencing things through us. And Arcade Fire, everything now. Every song that I ever heard is playing at the same time. It's absurd. And it reminds me we got everything now. Future is so bright. Future is so bright. This is like a sun card here. So feeling very happy. Your person is really having this kind of like interesting energy. There is this kind of loneliness, but then the happiness. It's kind of like a bittersweet feelings. But like future is so bright, you need sunglasses. Yeah. Okay, so that is the first feelings. Let me see now. Let's go. Maybe we go to the shadow love reading. It doesn't have to be so long. We have all these advice cards too. Star consciousness. Yeah, anybody here now live following this? I like to do this readings live because indeed you can interact here. I have said this that you have to subscribe, to comment, but also then I for sure know that you have subscribed. So if you ask one question, I can live answer this. I promise that in my live reading, I pick one in the end of this reading. It can be Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, any Aries placement. Yes, so Andrea, 54 Hector, if you have a question, think about it now. Some deep question possibly. I don't know if you want to ask something like, I have not all my decks here. That's a kind of problem. Like I actually, for next reading, I should get more decks. Because now I'm kind of forced to use these decks that I have here. Usually I have in my tarot room really like for every single crystal that is will be connected to your reading, I have like a specific deck on here. Just have 2 decks, one classic to verify and this. Anyway, now we look at the shadow love reading. So first card is this kind of shadow, like it could be even like going deep. What is there? What kind of love is there? The shadows. Positive side of this. It's very simple spread, and then the outcome when you're currently having this shadow love. Shadow. Wow, amazing. Hermit. Hermit. Shadow love. This alone energy comes through very well, but doing alone things can be hard. There was already this, your person even feeling like, can you experience love for yourself when you are unhappy or lonely? This loneliness, doing everything alone. Even in this music that I played, there is like, you have to get through it. Do it on my own. The lyrics are like this, like you just keep going. This hermit, this is in the shadow love position. Interesting. Okay, I will read this question later when I finish this. So now let's focus this. I'm gonna read this little booklet about this. Immediately major arcana card in your shadow love. Of course, this means that it's almost like you are in this labyrinth looking for the truth. And this is kind of like a almost like this is the shadow here, like how you can break this course of doing everything so alone, like feeling like you're almost like trapped in this archaeological journey in the middle of the labyrinth. Find this Tutankhamun, but then you know it's like, oh my god, it's a dead person, like I'm still alone. Something about communicating with people who are not here. It can even make you feel lonely. Only beautiful thing is, of course, they are always with you. So you have not lost anybody. You have them, even they are not here. They can be your guides. But the feeling of loneliness can still be because in your reality you see like, oh my god, I'm alone. But yes. See? Anyway, beautiful hermit here in the shadows. Aries. The importance to understanding oneself. The wayfarer who illuminates the night. Show love towards oneself. Maybe this showing love to yourself is even what you have to learn. And not to like the cause to be alone is really this self-love, to learn to give time to yourself. Like, it's not like a bad thing. Don't feel guilty about if you need alone time. And then action. Take the time to understand what you're after. This is in the shadow position. Maybe you can be trapped to this kind of aloneness because sometimes you don't find, you need somebody else to meet on your path. To like, yes, certain things, yes, the spiritual path is very lonely. We are having this very like a planetary thing that, what was it, like there's really highlight now on the spiritual journey. There is certain aspects. What was it? Pisces in where? It was really like highlighting the spiritual journey now, especially next year. This is in your shadow. Okay, what is positive side? Okay, wow. Got immediately another measure. Passion, chariot, willpower. There you have 2-person. What is it then? Let's read. Is it like you are... Yeah, what is it? This is interesting. Interesting. If I just was saying like you meet nobody, there is like, yes, you meet somebody. So maybe there is somebody else on your path. Like, this is a shadow love reading after all. Very passionate. It's almost like the Sphinx cannot see or hear. It's like, oh my God, what's going on here? Thought you were sleeping alone in your bed, but who is there? Let's see. Passionate thing, positive for Aries. Shadow love. Maybe you're so strong, you attract people, you know. Determination and self-confidence. Have no fear of the perils of the world. A safe haven. Passion, strength, and spiritual union. Live and express your passion openly. Interesting. Anyway, this is clearly pointing out like you are able to attract somebody, even you are so like a lonely person, a hermit style. Still, this happens. Okay, I'm gonna read this. Soon gonna answer this, but Andrea, 54 hectares, says, will my spiritual guides help me find a home soon, like before December 18th? How will I know it's right for my daughter and me? Yes, okay, so let's go here. We still have this shadow love reading. And actually I will do until end this Aries reading, and then I only do this, so be patient. So outcome when you're currently having this. So again, there is this sexy night, very the builder night. So there's like, I guess, as a fire sign, it's interesting dynamic here. I mean, this how it shows to you on the screen now. This is the first card. This is this, and this is the... So it is interesting that the fire is always there, but it is like a shadow side is like you have to do everything alone. Then in the love relationship, there is this kind of passion that keeps things going. And this is even showing here, like the most sexiest night is here as your outcome. So you are like a sexy night eventually, like you this passion makes you like a shine differently or something, like this hermit style, that you put this energy to use. You have a strong frame, then you can do a lot. You have this kind of warrior, let's get things done mentality. Like it's really like a here builder night, very somebody who's let's do this. Let's have, like the energy is here. It's good energy. Yeah, it's kind of like the shadow asks you to do things alone, but it's not so bad because even here you're alone. It's kind of like a nurturing this rest. This is almost like a grave rest. Like very winter is of course this kind of resting period, but like the fact that your shadow is almost like you're close in the pyramid, alone. It's like you're like this. Like this hermit stuff is like it's interesting how this show in the card, like hermit, Tutankhamun in a pyramid. But there is a hot passion in your heart anyway. Like you get a lot done. There can be like a, it's almost like a, you need this shadow, but then it empowers you. Something like this. Okay. I hope I did well to do this. Maybe I verify what is this chariot. This is the champion, the person that keeps going in the bed too. A lot of energy. Keep going. What is that? Okay. Shadow related thing is like there is a 7 of, again 7, but it show you pain. 7 of sword. So it is like you are using the pain to power you somehow. This is going to the enemies comes to steal the knives. So it's like it's strategical. There's something about this that it's like is it? You are like a willing to go dark truths. You are willing to push like a truth even like in the places that most people would fear to go or something like this. It's like that you are even in this in this Egyptian grave. Like I think the wanting to have justice in the world is also here a little bit like you have a good cause or something. You have definitely your baggage that you have the pain to motivate you. The pain motivates you to somebody did dirty to you. Like I often see this a Kill Bill moment, like you are like going as a Kill Bill, like a pew, 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 like you have a mission to make the stuff right, like to set the things right, and you have a interesting strategy sometimes that you go off the normal, like not the more conventional way. I've learned to survive. It's almost like you have this kind of like a, how you call it, like a warrior training, like you are not fearing the challenges, even it's painful, you're not fearing it. It's almost like, yeah, like somebody would have raised you, like I know my dad was raised so that he has to walk or ski to school 10 kilometers at 6 years old already. It's almost a kind of hard way to rise up, to be raised. But this gives you a lot of endurance. This shadow is teaching you to handle things a lot of alone, so then you are not afraid to also to tackle some hard stuff. But interesting, the 7 is verified with the 7. Of course, I'm not having now all the astrologer knowledge what all these planetary connection with these cards are. This is of course solar plexus chakra related. We have here for you sacral chakra, so it's almost like this is showing here the positive side of the shadow. Yes, the emperor and empress in their power, able to enjoy the pleasure. You are asked now in December to be in your bedroom also to enjoy the rest. That can also happen in a couple setting. It doesn't have to be always like in hermit mode. Positive side of the shadow can be like a shadow love can be that take the pleasure and the pain. Both are here. Pleasure and pain. Okay. So let's have now your advice cards. So then I have a question to answer for Andrea. So first we see this shadow turkey. Whatever is this turkey? Ui. Here. I need my lock lady glasses. Yes, if I find this here, I should actually mark it because, again, some booklets are hard to find the right page. So, advice for Aries. Primal instincts, staying wild and free. Very aligned with your cards, actually. Wild and free. Wild. 50 Shades of Grey style free. Again, wild and free going. Wild and free. Everything is a bit like this. Interesting. There is a pronounced difference between a domesticated turkey and wild one. Domesticated turkeys are notoriously dumb and homogeneous, while their wild counterparts are much more cunning. This is like a cunning turkey here. Kill Bill. This juxtaposing highlights the benefit of staying wild and free on multiple levels, which is also reflected in the darker, more detailed plumage on turkeys found in the wild. If turkey energy is present, you are being called to find the value in your own wild and free spirit. As we move through life, we are confronted with many different messages about the way we are supposed to be. It's very possible that we have been given conflicting messages from different people. However, it's important to recognize that people love to project. We all do it from time to time, but others' expectations of us are really about them and have nothing to do with us at the root. This card is an invitation to get back in touch with your true essence, the wild spirit that you possess inside that only wants to be free. Ah, wow. This is totally, this shadow is freedom here. It's like, almost like that is here. How free you can be. Who are you without the weight of and projections of society, other people, your family and friends? Trust yourself, trust your instincts, give yourself permission to just be and know that you are good enough just as you are. Interesting. And then we have even the star card here. Star consciousness, generosity, bodhisattva, like a light message for you. Pluto is in Aquarius, so you have totally that energy going on. Your Pluto can be, I don't know, it's not showing. So, second advice. Sothis is the stellar manifestation of Isis. Like Isis, she is pure channel for divine love and wisdom. Sothis is also Sirius, the dog star, which is the brightest star in the sky. Sothis Isis follows her husband, Osiris, as the constellation Orion, into the underworld when it disappears from view for 70 days. The number of days for the funerary rites in ancient Egypt. Interesting. We are getting your cards activated here, like we had this, okay, of course if I pull like Egyptian cards, they're talking about funerals, but still, the Tutankhamun is here again. So, funerary rites in ancient Egypt. As she appears again, rising in the eastern sky after her sojourn in the underworld, her presence heralds the coming inundation, the new year in the ancient calendar of Egypt. As Sothis rises in the night sky, she pours forth her spiritual essence, her stellar energies, and her compassionate wisdom upon all beings. Through her willingness to offer us these precious gifts and her guidance, we are elevated to a greater understanding of our own soul's purpose and the reasons we are here on earth at this time. Sothis is a star of humanity and a true bodhisattva, calling for the best in each of us and inspiring us to step into our greater selves and offer our own unique gifts back to the world. As Isis is the great mother of the earth, Sothis is the queen of the sky. If you pull this card, you're being asked to embody your star consciousness. The star of your being is rising. Use this as an opportunity to be seen in the world and emerge as a conscious teacher of something your life has taught you. You have something wonderful to share. If you find yourself having an underworld experience, you can be sure that you will rise once again when the time is right and the cycle is completed. Instead of despairing, you have the opportunity to express your gratitude for all that you have learned on your journey. Be a sotis, a generous light in the darkness. Wow. This shadow. As Sotis showers her gift upon our planet, upon to receive her bounty, at the same time realize that you have equally abundant gifts to share with others. Wow. What a stuff. This is your reading, Aries. I'm glad how the cards are aligning, like stars are aligning, and this is saying you safe travels even, wherever you are going on your lonely path. Anyway, now I'm going to, so will my spiritual guides help me find home soon before December 18th? So I will have to use the, oh wow, one more actually, I had one more. All the star signs I will give the same things. Light message still was for Aries is I'm wanderer. Wow, totally aligned with this card. I'm wanderer. Cool. Anyway, these are cards available today that are all used now. Of course, this thing drops now. Oh my god. Let's see. I have to put everything a little bit in order in this table, and then I start with you, Andrea. Where I put here is my... Yes, but other readings, maybe I bring more decks on this room, because usually I intuitively really start using everything I got. But as I trust to the divine, in the sense like you are even asking this kind of divine guidance for yourself, know that there is certain time, like often what I bring to this room even are meaningful. Like I have a feeling before the reading that I have to bring something here, and I bring it, and then it's all is just like I trust what I have and what I got, and it's usually enough. So it's like having this trust is very important when you do these readings. And I think I got enough cards here on the table for your question. My spirit guides don't leave me alone. They usually give me what I need. I think yours too. So, okay, let's put this here. So, Andrea, let's have... thank you. Beautiful reading, says Andrea. Yeah, I liked... Maybe we play this song again. Wait. If you missed this in the beginning, let's do this one more, because this is copyright free. Only thing that this will make a noise now when I put it on.
Bluetooth mode.
Yes. Okay.
If you want it bad, I'm gonna show you every side, yeah, how you can get it back, yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one, working hella hard until I catch a
Answer to Andrea.
rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a
Let's dance. Dancing is high. If you want to get connected to the spirits, dancing is rising your vibration.
Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all the stars, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine.
Okay, now I think that's it. I hope you even heard this song, because you know I don't know how well it comes, but maybe I can later edit even this song here. But anyway, now let's have Andrea. Andrea. This. We have solar plexus chakra. Interesting hero stories. There was in the Aries reading, there was this chariot card that connected to this energy. It's positive side of the shadow. Kind of being connected to other people too, but like not giving up. You have this kind of question about, will my spiritual guides help me to find home soon, like before December 18th? will I know it's right for my daughter and me? So this is this hero's journey crystal. So it's very beautiful start to say, like, if you understand your hero's quest, there are ups and downs, there are moments like you in this crystal, especially how you can be hero and not a servant. But of course you're serving your family, but kind of like having this go-getter hero style, like, yes, I will, even the hardships, I will push through. It's nice that this comes for you. It's very like a solar plexus. Even the saying, like in this crystal, in the solar plexus, is like, put the lights on your own home. Like it's the solar plexus, of course. It's very intuitive. Like solar plexus and third eye, brow chakra, they are part of the intuition. So if you are now giving you just a tip immediately, knowing you have this, you have to definitely work on your solar plexus chakra to be maybe making those intuitive choices. So you are wanting to find a home, then how can you like first almost like have that light inside of you that attracts that home for you? So I know, like, example of this house, you can see this like Art Deco house is very nice, but I was a lone mother. I had this relationship breakup already now 5 years ago, but the COVID came in between. Short story. Anyway, when the COVID was going a little bit better, I decided in the Easter time 2022 that I would be ready to move in this city, to live in the same city as my ex. Anyway, I didn't know anybody here. It was really like a kind of like a hero's quest, like how I'm gonna do this, like the same kind of feelings you are having. And I just trusted. First of all, maybe you also are now looking for home. You know it's the right time. There is a reason for you to look this house. But it was like this was the first house I came to see, and I really felt that the spirit guides led me to this house. So how could you be so aligned, like what you like, that you, when you step into the house, you would know that they are with you? Like, what you could maybe journal about everything you like, because it's really like bringing to the consciousness. It has happened many times with my house search too, that I've been like saying it out loud what I want, and there I got it then. Like even when I moved first time 2008 to Brussels, I had to say to this organization to find a house for me, and I described what kind of house I want to have, and it was exactly like there was this park nearby. There was all these things I asked. I mean, of course, they did a good job also, but it's good to maybe frame it, really start framing it what you want, like a mentally being like a really focusing energy is like what chariot also is if a chariot drives successfully the wagon, the both swings are driving like in focused way. They are not like this. So you have to definitely get this focus right. But this was the first house I came to see, and I started to just see like everything. Like there is front of the door, there is lavendels growing, the house number, whatever. There was like everything. Like I didn't even know there was this kind of like between doors in the pictures. It was not showing, or it was not so obvious. It was Art Deco house. But when I was seeing this house, I was like, oh my God, I want to have this house. And everything was matching even on the date it was released, like that it was fitting perfectly for me. So how can you have this kind of undeniable trust that you will find the best house for you? But definitely it's possible. In my own experience, it's possible to feel like, oh my God, my spirit guides actually helping me. Like this is like so aligned to who I am. But you have to kind of like somehow before set the intentions too. Maybe this reading can be that. Maybe I can be actually helping you this. So normally you would get this other deck, I would say, than this, and I don't have it now. I'm gonna use this classic. This is more aligned to this energy. Devil on the bottom, not the best energy. Maybe that is your hardship. You have some blockage. Bottom of the deck is always like a hidden aspect. So if there was a devil, it's like, there is some setbacks, maybe some bad energy. Let me see, do I start with this? Maybe I take this, because there are like houses of astrology. This could give you really something to start this. Andrea, you got the Aries card. You got the house, first house. You got the Aries house here. Interesting that you are Aries, no? If you're looking this reading, of course you could be some other, but I assume because you look my reading. Spiritual is immediately, mentally, the way you project yourself. Physical, do it on your own. This song was even like, I do it on my own. I have to get through it. This is a grateful song if you're gonna read this lyric. I get a little bit cold feeling now, like everything in my reading is often meaningful. So me dancing this song, grateful. Oof. It is something about this. You have, if you look this reading, there's all these areas, abilities. You can do it on your own. Do it on your own. You can do it on your own. That is definitely confirmation here. You can do it. Now you ask the date, is it possible? You can look at next. But here it says spiritual immediately. So indeed, immediately you have now, they are here. Your spirit guides are here for you to help, for sure. But interesting, you get this Aries first house. Who I am. It's very important, Aries. We have currently Chiron in Aries also, since 2018. It is all about this identity, who you are. That can play a big role about this house getting to, I believe, like this, because this Aries is here. You have to really know who you are, what you want to get it. And Gombart Clotter say, keep your hope up and keep putting on one foot in front of the other, Andrea. Yes, it's like really not giving up. Like I have, of course, I'm a human being. I have my moments like sometimes I need food support because I'm a lone mother. Sometimes these social people here, they recognize it, like I'm a lone mother. And they give this, like lately I got access that I can finally like go to buy this kind of cheap shop. So I did it this week and I felt very low about this, that I have to do this. But it was so amazing. Like you can get a beautiful, like a Parmesan cheese with 50 cents, you know, and you can save a lot of money. Like it is, I'm so grateful that I have that access, but it's like once in a month I can shop in this cheap shop. But like accept all the help, this too. You are alone, but maybe don't be so proud. I know my Aries side of me, I'm Moon in Aries. I think I can be a bit proud sometimes. But accept help. I've been trying to learn to accept help also. So I'm a lone mother. I don't have any relatives here, nothing. So it's hard sometimes. But yeah. Let's have you this, because this all cards I have here. Let's have you, what is this? Spirit cards now for you. What you should focus on this house thing. Okay, you got this, that it's on my upcoming reading. This was going to Sagittarius, this card as a first card, but you got this now. I think it's really pointing you out. I could check the meaning on this in this booklet, but just to say, I think it's really about the beliefs and your mind power. Of course, here we have like a, is it like a snake or dragon? This is a dragon here. And here is number 6. We are already past that. But at least it's kind of hopeful thing that the dragon year is mentioned. So it could happen still in the dragon year that you get this house. So now we are having a dragon year, and it's here showing. Maybe I do, in your case, get this booklet to see if there's some extra help message here. Sometimes you have to see everything is meaningful. This is about clouds. And indeed, clouds can be symbol for worries. Yeah, it's all in Dutch. Yes, you can focus to the light. Yes, your situation can be shown in these dark clouds. But as you can see in this card, there's more like this kind of white clouds than the dark. So if you put in the right perspective, it is part, not everything is like dark here. Bird is often like a spirit guides are often showing as a bird. It's interesting, like it's a bird on your head. Maybe asking you to be really like aware of your like beliefs and mindsets. Well, this is also really like a dreaming card, like dreaming about having this house in the dragon year. Not sure where you are wanting to have. Are you in the beach? I'm actually living next to the coast. But where is your house? Or like where you would like to live? Andrea says, thank you, love. Yeah, for this, who said, Combart, how? It's so difficult to read this. Combart Kloter is this other person who is trying to give advice here. It's good to indeed accept all kind of help that anybody than me also can give. To be open to this. But at least you have very strongly, like there is some kind of spiritual guidance, but you have to remember who you are. That's here. Then maybe I take the advice card from this interesting Anubis oracle, because this is such a beautiful this. So if we would have any spiritual guide, I think this will have it. Entering the mystery. One. These are not the major arcana cards. This is like extra card. Doe, Nekbet, Mother, Mut, Neptus, and Isis. These are cards that you are supposed to journey in. There's a lot of happening here. I remember this card was part of one of my Pick-a-Pile reading. Who knows there is any answer for you, because I have already used this card. But anyway, let's read this advice from this one. Anyway, it's nice to have this mother here as your mother. So it's like, and the very, very like a positive like elements here. I wish I had more different decks here now, but next time I have to get more here in this room. So for Andra to find a house, this is the advice card that I got for you. And will the spirit guides help you? Let's see. The doe represents the petitioner who is questioning through the Anubis oracle. The innocent, trusting doe flies to meet Nekbet Mother Mut. After offering the olive branch to the elder alchemist, the doe gains permission to enter into shamanic mysteries of Egypt. Neptus and Isis from a sacred archway through which the doe must pass to go deeper into the heart of Egypt and the mysteries. If you draw this card, consider how your current life situation reflects the actions of the nether pictures here. Pictured here. Something new and perhaps surprising is happening in your life, requiring you to take a chance or plunge deeply into the unknown. You have all the support and guidance that you need. But it's a beautiful confirmation that you were asking, are you having support? And this comes here. You have all the support and guidance that you need. So that's a confirmation. Beautifully that you have that. Yes. You could take a screenshot and kind of have a little journey into this. These cards are meant to work like some long time even and journal about it. So maybe this even help you to get this kind of alignment about who you are, and then find the best house for you and your daughter. Yeah, I hope this helped. I'm just thinking, like, did I got you even a tarot cards yet? Not. Think not. I just was doing all the advice cards. So now we do this. Now we do this finally. So what the spirits wanna still say to you, Andrea? Okay. So there is heartbreak. Maybe this is the reason even why you need this house. There is this good mother, good queen in the middle. So it is interesting that this good kingdom is showing in the middle. It's almost like very hopeful, like you're getting past this hurt, and then not giving up comes here. Like a bit like in this messages here was also don't give up. This is like a hard work, like you have got so far, and you are like kind of rushing, would say that this person has hurt the head and kind of hurt the heart also, but in the middle is this good queen with the money. So this is what is showing here. Maybe I could verify this a little bit, but I think like for the house search, this is the thing. You should not give up. This is, of course, we are Sagittarius season. This is a Sagittarius related card. So it's almost like don't give up on the Sagittarius season. And indeed, if you ask about 18th of December, that is still Sagittarius season. So I think it can be promising that this house can be found in a Sagittarius season, yes. It's really like you are showing up like this mother, good mother here in the middle. Even there is this hardships. Okay, Andrea says, beautiful reading. Yeah, this is very hopeful, and I think because this is the mother here also, this is your advice card. Interestingly, I took it before I even took these cards, but it is the Isis could be this goddess that could guide you also. All this mentioned here. A lot. A lot is here. Okay, so that was your reading. This was also Aries extensive reading. I remind you, this is extensive reading. I'm gonna put it in the membership, but I will keep it still now, the full moon, I can keep it available. If you want to support me, Alone Mother is here, you can always take this membership. It helps. And now you can still see this reading. But otherwise, there is an Aries monthly reading always available also. I do it also now usually on the new moon, and this full moon I come kind of do this checkup reading. It's more deeper here, and so I was happy to be here, and let's see if I get going to Taurus. But again, I have to see what I do. I really work with these energies. So like now I felt for Aries, I definitely need this music. Let's see what's coming up for Taurus. I come today because today I have time to do these readings. Thank you for watching this. If you didn't subscribe now to help my channel to grow. And happy full moon in Gemini. Bye.